Hello and welcome. I would say welcome back, but I deleted all my videos again. So welcome, and I'm actually starting at the same spot I did the last sort of 2 times I attempted a YouTube career in 2022 and then at 2023. Or maybe 23 and 24, I don't know. Either ways, I don't know why the camera's so zoomed in, but I will see you in Snettisham Woods, so enjoy. Right, and we have made it. I don't know if I'm going to bust a left this time, because that way is long. I mean, to be fair, this way is probably longer, but let's see what we can see. I do want to find the pigs, but they're like usually quite deep in the forest. I did find them last time I came here, but I think I might still have a photo of them, but that'd be about it, because I went through and deleted like half of my camera roll last night, just so I've got room to film this. I do remember one time, I want to say in January, maybe. I've definitely still got a photo from that day. Me and my cousin came down here at like, I don't know, the sun was setting, and by the time we left it was like pitch black, so yeah, it was quite late, probably like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock maybe, because it was the winter, and we found the pigs in here sort of just wandering around, which was quite cool. You know what, I am actually like sort of half tempted to get the bus back, because if I just walk through, I can then end up on Alma Road in Snettisham, and then get the bus back. I probably won't do that, but I could. I don't know why the camera is so zoomed in. I remember when I was going to like college and that in Lynn, I'd always look at Alma Road, because at the time I was studying Mormonism, just in my own time. And Alma, the Book of Alma. I've still got the Book of Mormon, I believe. Yeah, I do. I've never read it, because like every other line is, and it came to pass. But I do want to read it sometime. I should probably start with like the Bible and everything else, to be fair, but either ways, we continue. Haven't seen anyone yet. There's so many like trees which are just fallen. Let me show you. Like this one's tiny, and you can see where it's just been uprooted there, but when you get like further in the forest, there's this gigantic tree that's fallen down, and there's just so many of them. They all look so like conveniently placed, just so you can't go on like a bike or a motorbike through it. I mean, maybe some of them were. You know what, I went to the shop, Jennings, and I got some Monster, but it's like the goated flavour, I can't lie. Let me find it. I'm not one of those, you know, people who go, oh, I love white Monster. Like, bro, I've already got one of those. Like, what's the point of, if I can find it, you're just going to have to ignore this camera angle for a minute. It's a bit dead now. This one here, with a Pacific Punch, it just goes hard, I can't lie. And yeah, White Monster's alright, but I remember one time when I was like 16, I thought, I want to try them all, and White Monster was probably like, maybe the worst. You know what? I'm just going to take a photo there. It's quite annoying, because when you tap the little white button, it sort of gets smaller for like, you know, a nanosecond, so you can see you took a photo while you're taking a video, but it doesn't really make a noise or anything, so you're never too sure. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh yes. I film all my vlogs on my phone, and then I sort of just cut them down to size, and then whack them into InShot, InShot, and yeah, then you could delete the watermark on there by watching an ad, and then just bun it straight onto YouTube. So I do everything quite simply, I can't lie. You know what, sometimes I do just want to walk up to this forest without my camera. Well, it's a phone, but you know what I mean. Without having to like feel like I gotta take a video. And I suppose I don't have to, this is quite voluntary, but yeah, sometimes I just look around and think it'd be nicer if I wasn't videoing, because I hardly get to experience it, but who cares? I sort of just want to vlog, so allow me. I like this bench, let me show you. In like maybe like March 2024, when was like, that was like the most recent time I sort of made vlogs and everything. I mean, I had a few up that I recorded, I mean, even last month, but like that was the last time I properly sort of done one like every day. But this bench, yeah, I sat here, I had a twig, and I pretend to do like a fake podcast episode, and I with a twig, mate, it was rough times, I can't lie. But look at this view, it's beautiful. You can actually see, you won't be able to see on the camera properly because you'd have to know where you're looking, but you can see this little sort of fence over there. And well, when I was down there like fucking 15 minutes ago, I remember looking up here. It's a beautiful sort of cut through. It's very nice. But let's continue and hopefully find the pigs. I haven't seen the horses or the cows yet. But to be fair, I know that's because they're in a field over that way still. You know what, I can't lie, I've got like mad history with this forest. Me and my cousin in like COVID times when you can go for your one daily walk. Yeah, we would sort of, I know they only said like, was it like an hour or something? But they wouldn't see us if we was in a forest. So we'd just come down here and spend like 5 or 6 hours out. Which I can't lie, did go hard. It certainly did. And there was like a certain log further in, somewhere in there. I think it's a little birch. Birch? Yeah, something like that, silver birch. That we'd sit on and then have our lunch, which is quite nice. And I tell you, you see all of these, what are they, fences, blah, 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 you know what I mean? They certainly weren't here. I remember when they started putting them in, I was like, bro, why? But, you know, I suppose if I had a load of private land, would I really want other people in and on it? No. But no one ever goes over there. It literally says, what does it say? Conservation area private. I mean, I can't lie, I have definitely been further that way than you're supposed to, but keep that on the low. You're probably going to think this is quite weird, but I am just going to go off the path because the last time I came here to find the pigs, I'd done that and then I found them all sleeping in one area. So if we could find them again, that would be fantastic. I think I know exactly where it is. It's further that way, but I'm going to sort of hit a bit of a curve on this corner. I do hope I find them. I mean, they're definitely going to be in here because they don't really move the pigs around. I remember when there was little baby pigs in here in like COVID times. I saw like a couple of them running off, but that was as far as it went for years. And then all of a sudden I saw the pigs. They were in the field near where the horses and the cows are now, but now they're in here. So let's try and find them. They were just over there, so they're probably going to be wandering around. Oh, I don't want a branch to swing back and hit me. I do hope we find them, but last time when I found them, they were sort of just lying down and sleeping, and then a dog came running near them, of which they didn't take too kindly to, and then they all got up. But it's not looking like they're over it. Right, unfortunately they're not where they were last time, meaning maybe that's sort of fortunately, that could mean they're wandering around, which would be quite nice to see. But I have no idea, so we will. That's a cool tree. Let me show you this. That's a sick tree. Look at that. I wonder how old that tree is. Oh my god, it's swaying at the top. That goes hard. That's crazy. Right, I hope you don't get bored of just like constant views of a forest, but I am trying to circle back round to the path. But you can see where all like the tractors and the cars went years and years ago. I say that as if I've seen cars in here. Obviously I'm not. Ow! I've got something spiked in the back of my right foot, but there's like not too much I can do about it right now. So I'll just complain instead. It's a shame we haven't seen the pigs thus far, but last time I thought I would, you know, see nothing, and then I ended up seeing them. God, I keep kicking the back of my trousers and it's just putting some stains on them, which is not ideal, I can't lie. Yeah, I mean, I know where the path is, but I'm walking the most stupid way to it. I like these trees, look at them. Evergreen. What is something running away? Maybe a pig? It's very often, it's not very often. I go somewhere I've been 1,000 times and I see something new. I'm gonna have to flip the camera and show you this. This is weird. I mean, this here has clearly been built, you know, so like you can go on a BMX bike or whatever down here, which, you know, is fair enough. But what the fuck is this? Where's it gone? Where is it gone? Am I seeing things? Either I'm gonna find what I just saw or I'm actually hallucinating. No, it is down there. Thank God. I was genuinely thinking I might be going crazy for a second. Why is there a wheelbarrow saying don't? Don't what? We're gonna have to figure this out now. I didn't realise there was a whole BMX like track in here. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't want to do that myself, but I'm sure it would go hard. Yeah, don't what? Right, we're back on the normal path now. But I'm suddenly so bored. I hate this place. Like, the amount of times I've just wandered down here alone is so fucking boring. I remember I was here on my birthday last year. God. At the time I thought, oh, this is sick. I just spent my birthday in a forest. Man, it's just fucking depressing. But either way, we continue the journey and life. This is so much steeper than it looks. It looks like very flat. It's not. It's like, honestly, probably the same. What's the word? What is it? I don't know the word. You know, where it goes from like high to low altitude. Either ways, it's probably like similar in that. Oh, I've just fucking forgot English, mate. It's like Eau Rouge and Radion at Spa-Francorchamps, the Belgium Grand Prix, you know? Big hill. Big hill. Fuck me, if I could speak English, that would be very nice. Right, I'm hoping nobody sneaks up on from... What? I hope no one sneaks up on me from behind, because I'm just going to be eating lunch on this hill. Also, look at that. There's a squirrel over there. Probably didn't get him in shot. There he is. Right, you know what? Let me get my phone balanced. Right, it's a bit of a weird angle. It's sort of on my shoe. But it's time to crack this open. I can't lie. My heart isn't killing me yet, but it probably will be soon, so... Right, if I had nails, that would be great. So many squirrels. Like, so many. I've never seen a red squirrel, you know. I've had this in my bag so long, it's like lukewarm at best. Well, it's just not cold. Maybe it's a bit better than lukewarm. Right, well, that is lunch over. That lasted me about... Is that a deer? That's one big deer. So far away though, you wouldn't be able to see it. Probably lasted me about a minute because I don't really chew food. I probably should. That's crazy, I didn't think they had that big deer, that roe deer or something. Pretty cool. I was about to give up the video and just walk home and just think, I can't be bothered. But at the end of the day, if you come this far, why give up? General advice. Yeah, I don't really want to continue filming this video because it's the third time I've done it in my life, and I've been down here like a billion times, so you know, it gets a bit boring after a while. Yo, that's a new tree that's fell over. This one though, this has been here forever, which is, it's a bit odd, a bit convenient that it's right on the path, but you know, I don't know. Look under there, that's crazy. Right, I think I'm just gonna walk to the road and then just think about fucking topping myself because the walk back is so long, man. It's so long. It used to be really short, you know. Let me turn the camera around and tell you. There was this one path you could walk straight down. It's the old train track. But obviously all land has to be private these days because, don't ask me. So yeah, you can't walk down there anymore. I mean, I have, because it is legally a public footpath, but, you know, well, you can do them. So yeah, you have to take a really, really long route around just to get here, which you'd think would make it slightly nicer when you eventually arrive, but no. It's just a forest. It's alright, but, like, as I say, if you do something a million times, it's not that fun anymore. Yeah. But we'll continue. Right, and that is the main road. So, that will be the end of this vlog. You're going to have to forgive me for that being rather boring, but some days are just for consistency. And this, I suppose, is the start of those days. Hopefully, I'll have a video out most days. But, I mean, realistically, it's not going to be every day. I'll probably do, like, a load at once, and then burn out, and then a load more. But, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This will be out next Sunday. So, right now, it's the previous Sunday. And hopefully, I shall see you tomorrow. If not, surely. Goodbye.